Hello everyone and welcome to today's bird video. We're going to have a look at the weather week ahead for today's bird video. As always on a Saturday, although this is Christmas Saturday of course, but as always on a Saturday, we've got your weekend look ahead and I shall get on back for you in a moment. Just to say about the first video today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast. We've also released the ECM WF42 day forecast UK and Ireland. It's a 10 to 14 day with all of the regular features on way later on as well. Please like, share and subscribe on all today's videos and content, and thank you so much everyone for doing that for GavsWeatherVids. Thank you so much, everyone. Sorry, everyone. And thank you so much to the Weather Outlook and also to Vita for supplying the charts and the data as well. Thank you so much to those websites for not only today's video, but also for supplying the charts data throughout the year. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, guys. Right, well, this summer radar is looking on this Saturday. We've had light rain and drizzle across Scotland and Northern Ireland, mostly dry for England and Wales, but still a lot of cloud, mist, murk, some fog, and dampness that isn't showing up on the radar there for England and Wales. So there is more dampness around than you think from looking at that, but most of the rain has been across Scotland and a little bit into Northern Ireland as well today. Here today's not a pressure chart, so we've still got high pressure dominated, but it is weakening now as low pressure begins to develop out to the north and west. So for the rest of today, we'll have further showery bursts through Scotland, a few into Northern Ireland as well. England and Wales keeping a lot of low cloud, mist, murk, some fog lingering all day in places as well. And it's a cold day through central parts of England again. Temperatures only 2, 3, 4 degrees. It is milder further north. Temperatures up there reaching around 8 Celsius. Overnight tonight, we're going to find outbreaks of rain becoming a little bit more persistent through central and northern parts of Scotland. Meanwhile, Northern Ireland, England and Wales should stay dry. More in way of cloud, I think, tonight rather than fog, but there will still be some mist and fog patches in places, and some of them could be quite dense again. But I think generally the fog not as dense or as widespread as recent nights. Temperatures not quite as cold either through central England, but nevertheless still on the chilly side, only around 4 or 5 degrees. Down in the south, milder, of course. Further north, temperatures there are holding up at about 6, 7 or 8. Tomorrow, Sunday, sees that high pressure slipping further southward, so more of a westerly breeze should finally clear away all of the fog, and low pressure will bring outbreaks of rain into Scotland. So a wet day across Scotland with some hill snow mixed in places. Again, Northern Ireland, England, Wales, mostly dry. And I think we'll see a lot of the mist and fog lifting into cloud, and then tend to break up as the day wears on. So we might even get a few bright or sunny spells developing across parts of England and Wales. And it will be a milder day as well, with temperature between around 6 and 9 degrees. However, far north Scotland will be quite cold there. Temperatures only around 2 or 3. Have a weather system strung out and stuck through the north on Monday, so outbreaks of heavy and persistent rainfall much of the day across Scotland. There will be snow to the far north and over high ground as well. Winds freshen across Northern Ireland, England and Wales. In fact, there could be a little bit of rain getting down into Northern Ireland later on in the day, but much of England and Wales should stay dry. Freshening winds, so a lot of cloud and generally quite mild away from the north of Scotland. Temperature there only around 1 or 2 degrees, but elsewhere temperatures between around 8 and 11, 52 in Fahrenheit. And then low pressure pushes across the north of the country on Tuesday, New Year's Eve, and start to pull down some colder air from the north. So heavy rain with snow in places through Scotland and Northern Ireland on Tuesday morning. We'll push across southwards and eastwards across the country into Tuesday afternoon, with bright skies following along behind. But we could keep heavy snow going all day across northern and eastern parts of Scotland, with that strong to gale force northeasterly wind. Generally, the rain will clear through the country, so bright skies later on, although in the far south the rain could hang on through much of the day. Mild for England and Wales, with temperatures of around 10 to 12. Further north it will be a lot colder. Temperatures across Scotland staying quite close to freezing all day potentially. That's how we look as we go into the opening minutes of 2025. This is midnight from Tuesday to Wednesday, New Year's Day. That low will move out to Denmark, and then we get a little break in the areas of low pressure, but the next low is lurking to our southwest, approaching. More about that in a moment. I think things calm down overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, so New Year's Eve should be mainly dry, because much potentially could be some wet weather still in the far south and southwest, and maybe some snow showers into northern east of Scotland, possibly northeastern parts of England. A cold night, so you have to wrap up if you're off reveling. Temperatures in central and northern areas staying at or below freezing all day. Far south, all night I should say. Far south will be milder. And then into New Year's Day, Wednesday, we've got all sorts of fun and games with this area of low pressure coming from the southwest. This has the potential to become a named storm. So we've got to watch this space for that. It looks like it's going to bring heavy outbreaks of rain to England and Wales, but it's coming into cold air. So on the northern edge, it is likely to produce disruptive snow. And at the moment, that looks most likely for Northern Ireland, North Wales, Northern England, possibly southern parts of Scotland. However, the track of this low could change, so it could be further north, in which case the disruptive snow risk would be further north. It could be further south, in which case the disruptive snow risk would be further south. So that low is really one to watch for New Year's Day for some disruptive weather. Also very strong winds with that, so we'd like to see gales or severe gales across many parts of the country. Widespread inland gusts reaching 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. We could get 80 mile an hour gusts around Atlantic and Irish Sea coast. So all in all, a pretty severe storm expected on New Year's Day. Mild in the spa south, temperatures there about 10 to 12. Cold from Wales and Midlands northwards, and very cold for Scotland, where we'll have snow showers in the north and the east. Temperatures will be staying around freezing all day. New Year's Day is one to watch, everyone. Right, well, that low gets underway into Thursday, and then we bring the wind in for colder northerly direction, so things calm down. There will be heavy rain, sleet, snow, and gale force winds to start Thursday morning, probably. That all clears out of the way. And then we're left with snow showers into Scotland, possibly running down the eastern coast. Most places, though, looking reasonably dry on Thursday with sunny spells. A cold day, temperatures ranging from about freezing over snowfields in Scotland to about 5 or 6 degrees down in the south. Staying cold into Friday as well. A widespread frost can be expected. Got a sharp frost as well on Friday morning. Main dry bay sunny spells at England and Wales. Probably turning a bit less cold with some outbreaks of rain, sleet and snow into Scotland on a strengthening westerly wind. Temperatures there could reach around 4 or 5 degrees, but cold for England and Wales. Temperatures only 2 or 3 Celsius after that frosty start. And then into the weekend, we possibly see the cold weather intensifying, if anything, with high pressure perhaps pushing further north, and the hint of a northeasterly wind starting to set in by Sunday. So if that comes off, we're likely to see widespread overnight frost, daytime temperatures staying close to freezing all day, and possibly an increasing risk of snow into the north and the east on those northeasterly winds. We shall keep you updated on that. Right, well, let's have a quick look at charts weather out. Now, it's showing a lot of sunshine, isn't picking up on the inversion. The inversion was produced all of this fog, and the cold temperatures in central England have been very, very, very poorly modelled. Not only by models, it's been very badly forecast by the UK Met. I have to say, I don't normally criticise the UK Met Office. They do an amazing job generally, but for this Christmas or post-Christmas period, the UK Met has also been caught out, along with all of the other forecasters and the models. This inversion has been very, very, very badly forecast. So ignore that. There's nowhere near that amount of sunshine across England and Wales, and the temperatures are nowhere near 8 or 9 degrees through central parts of England. Anyway, we shall push on and have a look at Sunday. So then, well, that's okay. We've got some outbreaks of rain coming into the north. No way sunshine down in the south as well. And then on into Monday, where wet and windy with some snow, possible over high ground in the north. Very wet for northern areas on New Year's Eve. Most dry south. All areas milder by then. And then we go into New Year's Day. Heavy rain. There could be heavy disruptive snow in places as well. And then we get to the end of the week, and it turns a lot colder then. So, all sorts to keep an eye on as we go into the new year. Right, okay, so in summary, we're looking at a quiet start to the period with a lot of low cloud, mist, murk and fog. We're going to see increasing amounts of rain, strong winds and also snow as we go into the new year period. New Year's Day could see severe and disruptive weather across many parts of the country with severe gales, heavy rain, disruptive snow, you name it, it could be happening on New Year's Day, and then much colder in the wake of that storm as the wind switches round to the north and we have a drier but colder end to week. And most cold conditions could last into the first weekend of January as well. Right, going to be back a little bit later on. You take the 14-day, come back for that shortly for the final weekend broadcast of 2025 or 2024. That's all for now, and thanks for watching. Woo!